Hello, 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 hello. Welcome, everybody. And once again, we are live here on the TG Diamond League on Connecting Esports Together with a very famous person. This is going to be Daisy X for you boys. Welcome, welcome.
Greetings, summoners.
And with that being said, let's get right into our game of today. You know who's playing, Daz?
Of course I do. What kind of caster would I be? We're playing with Team TG Oathkeepers versus the Cirque Boys, otherwise known as Cirque Hades.
Exactly, Circle. He has two teams in our league. It's going to be Cirque Hades and Cirque Park today. The Hades one are facing off versus TG Oathkeepers, hopefully to be victorious for both sides because we are not, what is it called, biased at all. So best of luck to both competitors. Unbiased.
English.
Let's get into the games. What do you think about that?
I think let's get into the games.
Exactly. Daz has the same mind as me. I'll send you the link, my friends. Join stuff.
Stuff and things.
Stuff and things. But yeah. So seems like nearly all the teams are ready. Waiting on a few little members joining. Then we can actually head right into the virtual draft. So you guys are ready.
Yeah. What song are you listening to?
It's The Phantom by Mus High Maintenance. In here,
I'm assuming it's like gamer boy electronic music.
Exactly.
I bet.
Let's switch it up.
Yeah, I fucking knew it.
Okay. Okay, so the last information just came through. There we go. So again, a little reminder, maybe this is nice to know for everybody who's joining us. Let me actually open Twitch chat. I haven't looked into Twitch chat. Damn. Guys. Not my Twitch. But I need to go connecting. So it's twitch.tv/connecting esports. And I'm gonna see that there's 9 people watching, so hopefully the number will go up soonish.
Of course.
Oh, there's a new mod view out there. It's perfect for you. You should try that.
What's that?
Exactly. Try it out and find out. Tell us what you thought in the emails.
Oh, okay.
So, did you get the link to join the?
Yeah, but I'm getting an error. I'm not sure if the lobby is full
Try again.
or I don't know.
There's no spaces.
Yeah.
Thing called.
Something went wrong.
Okay. I believe I did it.
Am I not like official?
Yeah. I think that is it. Let me make you faster, boy.
I see how it is. Okay.
Yeah, recent additions to the team, Dazzy boy.
Technical difficulties.
As always.
If.
Fine. Balls.
Who's your star player?
And maybe talk a bit about the teams. You know a few people there, right?
I know nobody.
No, nobody? Not even Knockus?
Apart from Thresh Hooks.
Oh,
but he is apparently the top laner. So I'm pretty sure he is gonna get some target bans, but other than that,
to be able to join.
I know nobody. Alright. League of Legends doesn't like me. Cool. No change.
That's very interesting. Did it work last time?
It did. I had no problem getting in last time.
But that was because it was playoffs.
Oh, I see how it is. Okay.
Yeah, where should you have the link? Okay. So let's just maybe head into the
draft. Oh yeah, they're already starting. Oathkeepers go straight away targeting that bot lane. Misfortune is a very high priority pick. They respond with a Yasuo ban. Apparently someone plays Yasuo. Piece of shit. Okay.
hey. PGAT, please.
Sorry. Yeah. As a mid laner, I have a personal biased opinion over the champion. They respond with the Gnar. Is that a target ban? I assume that's a target ban since no one plays Gnar normally. And they respond with the Shen. Shen's a S tier top-notch top laner, especially in comps. So that's a great ban. Trundle is a very also high S tier. Very strong flex pick, the Trundle. Jungle, top lane, and support still works. But that is very interesting for them to ban right away. Are they planning to play some sort of tanky, Ornish comp? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Making sure that the challenger knows you have an issue and then figure it out.
All good. I can solo carry the draft. All good. Circe is taking a little bit of time thinking what they want to ban. Probably discussing what lane is the scariest. Are they going to ban the Annie one trick? Let's see. And they banned the Sejuani.
That's a good target ban.
Sejuani is a jungler that is on the rise right now. Up there is the Ornn. Very... Well, holy shit, I predicted that. Damn.
Good job, guys.
So yeah, Ornn picked up. Still a really strong champ. His power has been nerfed for scaling, but that only really affects solo queue rather than like comp play. So Ornn is still irrelevant in these types of games. They respond with an also equally annoying S tier flex pick, the Set. And I'm assuming they'll look for a jungler here. Silas. Yeah, another flex pick. Silas is very interesting to pick this early on towards the draft. Silas is like... He's a very fanboyish champ, I'm gonna call it, where people just assume too much of him, whereas he is actually a really, really specific champ that you pick. It's not something you would normally rush, and they're going to respond with a Syndra hover. Syndra is a very dominant mid laner, can be flexed into the ADC position, but I don't believe we will see Syndra ADC anymore. And it is locked. Very good answer towards the potential Set. Set does not want to lane towards the Syndra. He will be forced into the top lane. And the Thresh. Is that Thresh hooks? Yeah, Thresh main, right? No. Alright. Thresh is still being hovered anyways, you know. Thresh is a relatively strong champion. Decent counter towards the Set and Silas. Being able to flay those champions away, peel for his team. And Hades will now be left with the decision, what do they pick now? Seems to me they are not prioritizing the bot lane, so they will be looking for the next either support or solo laner, either a jungler, as we do not know what champs are being flexed into what positions.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm just lead conversations at the same time, but you're doing a great job.
I know this. I know this. Thanks for pointing that out. Okay, you have.
Yeah, just figuring out which arrow exactly you're getting, so help us. We could asking for it.
I'ma just
Meanwhile, look at what they drafted next.
Yep. So they picked the Senna. Senna is a very strong S tier bot laner just due to how the fasting mechanics work with her. Many champions can be put into that lane with her, including the Set, which is just makes the Set first pick even more confusing for Team Oathkeepers. As you can see, after the Vayne ban, that immediately gives away that they're going to pick a tanky laner for the Senna, so this Team Oathkeepers respond by banning every single broken champion that goes with Senna, such as the Tahm Kench.
So I can't say this to the... Wait. Never mind. Yeah, Braum is still up, but it's bad with Senna, right?
Yeah, Braum is specific. It does not do well into these champs that Team Oathkeepers have picked.
Braum would be great. Braum and Syndra. Blocks ulti.
Blocks the ultis, yeah, but it's very easy to play around. Veigar is being hovered for a ban. Does not make sense to me unless their mid laners do play these champions often. Veigar is again one of those champions you pick for very specific situations, which they do end up changing to go for a Morgana ban. Don't know why, but okay. I am really interested in seeing what Team Cirque Hate are going to pick next into this really juicy, flexible comp. They can really do what they want in this situation. Boy, that's good.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm not sure if you are aware, but Galio did get a pretty sizable buff in the latest patch that we are playing on right now. No, otherwise, do you know what they did?
Tell me.
Ooh, I will, Jason. Thanks for building that up for me.
I don't know.
So, Galio's ultimate has gotten a really big buff where it will now grant the W passive shield, which is an MR shield, to all allied champions caught in the area of the ultimate. And the shield will last for 5 seconds, so it's a very strong AP nullification, protect your carries ultimate. Now it will no longer matter if you hit only one enemy or none, because if you ult all your allies, those are guaranteed shields for those fights that you will need. Oathkeepers respond to this by picking the Gragas jungle. Very dominant early game, does however get countered by the Galio that Team Cirque Hades have just picked up. That leaves them up to decide if that Syndra is going to go in the bot lane or the mid lane.
Hey.
This Galio will most likely be seen in the mid lane, and Lucian will be the response towards the... Wait, really, Lucian?
I mean, it makes the magic shield Galio, so isn't that bad.
Exactly. The Lucian is picked up as a possible counter towards the Galio mid lane. However, Team Cirque Hades are able to flex those champions very easily. Set, Silas, and Galio can easily be put into multiple positions.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see again Galio support.
Or backwards.
Or backwards. Galio AP carry.
Yeah.
Yeah. Silas is the one I'm scared of. That's the one that was looking really, really strong these late weeks.
Yeah. Apart from the Lucian and Thresh, they did pick really good champions for the Silas to take advantage of. All they really have to protect their comp is the Thresh Flays and Syndra E's. Of course, Gragas ultimate as well, but I'm not really counting on that to be a solid answer. Half the time they like flop them around and you just dodge it.
Oh.
And Poppy.
The hover, so don't get too excited. But Poppy is really strong as well right now. It's situational, of course, but I think she's a really strong champion.
Took the words out of my mouth. Getting a bit tired of saying those words. Poppy does get locked up. Very situational champ. She's never been in a bad spot as of lately. However, she is a niche pick that only ever does well towards those situations where you do want to pick her up, to cancel out those dashes, to be a juicy front line. And we will see it be picked up in response towards the Gragas and Lucian. And I guess the Ornn, if you consider him a dash champion.
Definitely. So yeah, I think we can head into the champion selection here. We'll just game number 1 with our special move called Disco Steam.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Did you try Vlog, by the way?
Yeah. Okay. I'll do it one more time for the sakes of memes, I guess, but...
Okay. Yeah, this drops...
I don't...
Also follow, by the way. MLND forever. Much appreciated. With also the draft being completed, I would suggest you guys have a look at our Twitch chat real quick, because the betting is open as of now. If you want to do a nice bet, thank you for following, Insinuate. You just have to do ! bet and then space, then the color of which team you are cheering for. So if it's blue side, in this case TG Oathkeepers, or if it's Arcades with the red side, and then the amount, anything between 10 and 10,000. If you do not have enough points, you cannot bet, so make sure to do ! Points to check if you have enough points. And if you place the bet, do ! My bet to check if you have really good odds of winning a lot of monies. thanks for following.
Money.
Marcus is having a nice bet there, you see. And thanks for following that Natsu. And yeah, let's head into the champion selection. I think that will be fine, right? Let me know if it's any graphical issue.
I will do my best with what's given. Ooh, I just gotta give us a feedback button from Riot. In your opinion, what champion do you think is most powerful? Jason?
Yeah, my issues. I'm just telling the team to start.
Alright, what champ do I tell Riot is the most powerful?
Timo.
Teemo. You know, whichever champion I say is the most powerful, they're just gonna make a skin for that champion because it's gonna be like
I
the
want
most
another
profitable.
Timo skin. Let's go. No, I'll agree.
Zero Shurima.
Sure,
It's done.
Anyways, yeah, TG Oathkeeper's on the left side with Thrash Hawk's actually looking like he's gonna go top lane, so that is a Thrash for the gas turtle. Confusing names times. Circe is, however, going for the standard lineup, and what is that ban? Wait, what is that icon? Do you see that, guys? On the top right? On the first ban?
Yep,
Is it the new
that
fiddle?
is the new Fiddlesticks. Yeah, his rework is out right now.
Yeah, I mean it's banned for the competition as of now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not see that new icon. That's the first time I see that. Try to get your bets in, boys, because it's closing. So it's Fiddlesticks band. Also time in the Twitch chat. Thanks Twitch chat for always being there. If you cannot bet, you can only bet once, by the way, boys. You cannot bet like 10 times. So if you already did a bet, it's not gonna work. And if you're not sure if you have bets or enough points, if you follow, you get some points. If you watch, you get more points. That's how you get famous and rich with points. But yeah, 40k. Or you're just good at betting. Like that. Anyways, moving on. So the lineups, let's talk a bit about this. So now that we will be seeing where exactly the players are going, they're locking it in order. You can already tell it's the Silas jungle. Maybe they switch it around still, but yeah, that's not that bad of a matchup for the set in the top lane then, I believe.
Yep. Silas does have good jungle clear, and it's all about those ganks, so...
Yeah, I mean...
Still pretty niche. I'm pretty sure the Silas was a flex pick who was forced into the jungle role. But still, despite being substandard, will do the job for Team Circades.
And I'm definitely sure that... wait, actually Poppy still... Last days, right? Wait.
No, that has to be support.
It has
support
to. They just probably locked it in. Order to troll us a bit.
I bet.
Now I'm angry.
But yeah, I'm just gonna wait before I speak and wait for them to complete
By the way,
my own word.
I just want to point out how like Oathkeepers are like copying their bans, while like Hades are just like, let's just ban all the A champions and Fiddlesticks.
And Fiddlesticks.
And Fiddlesticks.
Anyways.
So apparently they choose to funnel, or not funnel, but feast the Galio to be put with the bot lane. I don't believe that's the right move to do here, unless they do end up switching the Poppy around. And now it looks like Poppy will be the jungler. Also, I mean, I think that's a better option or choice than having Silas in there. But overall, you do not want that Galio in the bot lane. I will tell you that much.
Yeah, so it's a Poppy jungle. That's not as optimal. It counters Gragas in a way, but then again it doesn't really. His ultimate is kind of like what you can't dodge, Poppy.
Well, The thing with the Poppy jungle, even though it's not the best pick for them to do here, it will still give them those high priorities because Poppy will be able to fight Gragas. She doesn't need to worry about getting 1v1 by him. They will win 2v2 skirmishes in the mid and top lane with the Poppy versus Gragas matchup. But I'm just really interested to see how the bot lanes will go. The Senna Galio can easily be abused by the Lucian Thresh and Gragas due to how clunky Galio moves, how hard of a counter Lucian is for that champion. So it's really going to depend how they play the lane, what Senna does, can they scale in time. So that is the matchup to look at this game.
Who are you betting for if you had to bet? Because you can't, as always, just control my bets. So I'm gonna do bets and choose the side and the amount. Anything between 10 and 10,000.
Do you want to lose points or gain points?
Points, of course. Your best guess.
You know, despite the countered bot lane and what I mentioned earlier for how Team Hades can lose the game, I do see this game being in Hades' favor due to them having outdrafted Team Oathkeepers. However, due to how snowbally and how hard these champions can fall out, considering Syndra is a very lane-dominant champion, Sylas can be useless if put behind.
So you're saying bet reds and 10k, I get you.
I guess, yeah.
There we go.
This is a very snowbally game. I can honestly not tell you who will win this match, but I can tell you that Hades has outdrafted Oathkeepers.
I'm scared now. I put 10,000 points on red, and with the odds being 57-43, I would win a total of 12k. So let's hope I get those 2,450 points back, plus my original bet. And yeah, with that being said, we're only waiting for Spectator to lay one down, of course, here on Connecting Esports, live brought to you. And also available not just on Twitch/Connecting Esports, but also Mixer and YouTube. If you want to look us up, make sure to check us up there. And of course our Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media you prefer, we're on it, and you can find us there. I think we need a TikTok account. What do you think?
Can I be the manager of this TikTok account?
Let's go. There's new manager of TikTok.
The face of TikTok, excuse you.
Okay, so Challenger Mode also got back to us, Mr. Dash. This is information for you. Valentine, much appreciated for helping us out. He said that it should be checked for game number 2 and probably can join that.
All right, I am saved.
And
thank you. What's his name?
Valentine.
Thank you, Mr. Valentine.
Or Valentin, if you.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Valentine it is. Anyways, moving on. Spectre's Light about to be finished, so we will be seeing the choice of.
I'm really curious to see if the Syndra opted for aggressive runes such as Electrocute, or is going to go for the Unsealed Spellbook Nimbus Cloak build.
Especially the managers. Yeah, Digital, I agree, man. Yeah, so we got a Grasp of the Undying on Dion, Predator from Gregor, so nothing on the ordinary. Syndra went with Electrocute and Precision secondary.
Yeah.
Lucian pressed the attack, Thresh the Aftershock, and then on the other side we will be having Hades with Set on the top lane and the Conqueror in his inventory, as well as Poppy with Hail of Blade, Conqueror on Sylas, and of course Glacial Augment on Senna, and the Aftershock on Galio. Actually, the Aftershock is surprising, because as Galio in a double ranged matchup, you would be normally going Guardian, correct?
I am no expert on bot lanes, but I am assuming that how the feasting strategy works with Senna, you do not want to put a champion in there that builds damage. You just want someone who goes full tank. So that is probably why Aftershock is chosen for Galio. It gives the most synergy towards tanks, gives them the most damage, most, soaking damage of what they do. Words. And I believe that is why he opted for that over Guardian. Whether it is better than Guardian, I cannot say. Half the time I don't even know how the rune works. I just know shields. And yeah, the game is getting ready to start.
Yeah, with that being said, we will be heading into the game. Waiting for these boys to load in completely. And then you guys can actually check it out for yourselves on your screen from home during these pandemic outbreaks and quarantine. So just
or the hospital.
Or the hospital, whatever you prefer. Yeah. Hope you're safe, hope you enjoy. And if not, make sure to check out Connecting Esports because we bring the best entertainment live to you into whatever.
And we have CE masks.
There we go, CE masks coming up. That's really fun.
Yep.
Betting has been closed, so good luck to everybody who has betted. And we see 5-man stack running down the bot lane.
Ornn forgot to buy an item.
Not forget to buy an item. No, the on
I
stretch.
mean,
He's just gonna buy item
wait.
in
Oh,
lane.
oh yeah.
Stupid
Oh yeah. I'm
monkey. I did the
stupid.
same,
I'm
don't worry.
stupid. Ah. You buffoon. You absolute monkey. Failure of a heat. Wait, what? I'm self-burn. All right.
Self-burn.
So they're going for the 5-man try push.
Oh, he
in
hits
base.
the first stun. That's gonna be flash from the Poppy right into the E level up and stun into the wall with the first blood going over to Silas, and that's gonna be a sad Syndra in the mid lane.
So they catch the unfortunate Lucian, who I assume put a point in his queue right away. I do not know why he didn't dash, so I'm just assuming he
We can check.
already put a point.
No, he has actually E
Yeah.
leveled up. He just didn't. It was not enough.
And he just didn't react. He did not
Could have
react.
flashed, I
Unfortunately.
think, over the wall after the stun from Poppy was expired. Was a really small time window though.
Well, he was greedy. He was just trying to hold on to his sums as long as he could, and ended up biting him. He did, however, not use them in the end, which I am pointing out as a good thing rather than a bad. It would have been a waste to flash after the Poppy stun.
Most definitely. We see both junglers actually starting on the bot side here, but one of them is getting spotted here by the enemy. So Hades having that spot trinket already on the sides of the red buff. Putting in the top lane. Trash looks like he's gonna have a bit of trouble into that early on, but of course, no starting item. He's gonna get punished for that.
Yep. I believe Poppy is making a bad mistake for starting on the blue, especially going with the talisman jungle item. That is most optimal for AoE clears, and Set will give you an overall better clear speed for leashing the red buff at the start of the game.
And the Senna with no attack speed.
Yeah, so I am very interested to see why she chose to start blue. I'm not sure how these junglers work. I'm not sure if they have their own plans. You know, I'm not a jungle main here.
Hello, hi, I am.
But
but if I had to guess, I would say Poppy is definitely just looking to get either a full clear into one gank and then contest at least one scuttle because she's stronger than if she did a full clear. Meanwhile, Gragas is just gonna go for level 3 into a gank. Ooh, that was a close-up. So yeah,
I suppose
the early recall from Poppy is where she shines, because as soon as she has a bit of HP, gonna go for, preferably, he will be stronger. And there we see Hades mid laner. This is going aggressive but losing this trade actually.
Yep, you do not want to fight with a Syndra. Syndra is just the lane dominant champion of the mid lane.
Remember?
Poppy is gonna be looking for the gank.
That looks like a dead Hades. Yeah, Hades already dead. Sorry. So is this already dead? But Poppy here to collect the redemption kill. Syndra had the flash up, so not quite sure if she didn't have time to react. That's a good hook landing here on Yitarex. Yitarex gonna get out of this one though. Oh, Knocker's flashes, but he's gonna get pulled back in, and that's Seth's getting the first kill on his top side here.
That still hit him?
Yeah, that was next level BM by League of Legends. Alright, Spaghetti Code once again live here on Country Esports. As you see the TP back into lane by Trashworks just to make sure he's not gonna miss much.
Wait, I just noticed the set's name is Minecraft Player.
Minecraft player. Getting killed by a Minecraft player.
My boy Thresh Hooks. I feel for you, man. Unlucky.
Yeah.
You get him next time.
Anyways, junglers were about get both crabs, so top side crab belongs to Poppy. Meanwhile, the bot side crab got picked up here by Gragas. He's looking for a weak gank on this bot side. I think he was spotted earlier though, but he isn't spotted now. Oh, that's a great aggressive flash here, but the Thresh misses the E though and the Q, so Highlander just gonna survive for now. That's a great taunt as well. They can maybe turn this around. No, it's actually Lucian going aggressive flashing onto the tower to get that kill. Now the TP from that completed. He's gonna get at least an assist here. There we go. Yadok says, this is my kill, boy. Profiting of both the kills in that bot lane. Not optimal, especially since he banded that TP on the top side.
That was a very successful TP gank from our Minecraft player. Galio, in particularly, profits the most from this, giving Lucian and Thresh no chance to come back in this lane anymore without the help of Syndra or Galio, or Gragas.
Yeah, and he also managed to pick up the first tower plating on bot side. That's insane. The first plating of the game. This guy is fat. We can expect some heavy AP. Galio, hopefully.
We will see.
Speaking of him, looking like he's gonna get shut down in a minute here. Yeah, has to
Oh,
flash,
yeah,
gets
and
hooked back in.
yeah. That's what I mean with Galio feels clunky.
That is
That right there.
not what you would love. Who actually, Highlander chooses to fight, but I don't think you, want that trade because Hayam Natsu just taking him down.
Underestimating the Lucian, everything we just said, or I said, with Lucian Thresh having no chance has been erased. They are back in the game. Looking at items here, I do not like Orin building Bambi Cinder first item. I believe Bramble's Vest is such an important buy for the Orin versus the Set matchup. Due to just how Set's passive and Conqueror works, you do not want him to have that healing. Bramble helps you so much in the laning phase. Would have loved to see that more. You know, Grievous Wounds OP.
Definitely. I mean, Senna is never gonna be the strong AD carry in the bot lane, so there was always this high advantage in the early game for the Lucian at least. But yeah, it's a bit sad to see that they had such a successful gank and then fell back behind again.
Yeah. Poppy speeding in for the gank, 3-manning the mid lane. Syndra getting WWE smashed by the MC
and
player.
that's a TK knockout here.
Yeah, TKO. Incinerate is down the flash and will be shoved in.
Actually, they spent a lot of time and resources into the middle lane, don't you think?
Yeah, the Poppy did set the lane, and it does work out for them due to how easy the Syndra was to gank. You know, the main problem with such aggressive lane champions such as Syndra, Yasuo, and so on is their ability to just shove the wave, whether intentionally or unintentionally. If it's not something you pay attention to, you are going to be ending up shoving the wave when you are looking for those E's on the Syndra, for example. Any damage you look, you have to make sure what you are hitting. And that just leads to Syndra overextending, getting caught, and dying.
Also, mad props to the Minecraft player over here. Like I said, he's doing great so far. He has not only been winning his lane, but also rotating and giving advantage to 2 other lanes. So, doing exactly what's needed, and Sal is using the ulti in the mid lane.
Can I say?
Let me know.
That he's been farming diamonds?
Damn. What a word play. Anyways, moving on. We saw them picking up the Ocean Drake earlier. Now the next Drake is going to be the Infernal. So, what is your guess? Wind or Mountain Drake for Soul?
Let me just test the wind real quick.
I mean, it's
I
April
think
Fools,
they'll
but
be-
that's just over the top. As Gargus gets spotted on Pinku.
I believe it'll be a wind soul game.
There we go. Wind Soul predicted by Deja X. Who will be spending all the monies we gained from this event into his pockets.
Not predicted. Foretold.
Foretold. Yeah. Gargus again on the spot side is really looking to getting Lucian ahead. Or like keeping him ahead because that boy falls off. Later on, especially versus a stat and Poppy, I don't think he can have a great time. Unless he's opting into that Black Cleaver build as we see the top lane is just noodling it out right now. Not a lot of damage coming through. Even the 2 damage didn't feel like it was hurting anyone.
Gets out-traded. Something I want to point out is despite how aggressive the Thresh is in lane, he is not opting for any boots or mobility at all.
So no worms coming through.
Yep, it does not look like this will be a roamy Thresh, which is interesting to say the least.
Ashbox definitely has a word about that one.
Oh yeah. I'm actually disappointed we don't see the Thresh flexed into the top lane.
Damn. Actually talk about maybe how many stacks Senna has, as soon as I can figure out which button it is. There we go. The 31 stacks. Not too bad for 9 minutes. Not optimal, but it's a good start, considering she died twice.
If she has crit, I believe it's actually really good. I have no idea how Senna's passive works apart from that it gives her free stats.
Use a range.
Like Thresh. Yeah, range, damage, crit, I don't know. Yeah, all of that.
Just makes her a champion, let's say it like that.
Exactly.
I don't really like Senna because of the animation how she auto-attacks. Then as soon as she auto attacks, it's kind of broken. She doesn't. Not. It's like really weird how you can cancel the auto attack like midway through.
Yeah.
Oh, actually a lot of pinks here from blue side, spotting the Poppy on that pink ward in the river, and Poppy's still trying to go for this aggressive bot lane gank, and yeah, that slow is insane. That's a great W.
Poppy main.
Poppy mains incoming. That's a beautiful taunt here by the Gragas, knocking up the on immediately. On doesn't even have time to ult. I think he's gonna just go down if this keeps going on. Silas even joining the party right now. Great Zonia's here actually. Stopwatch used by Thresh, and doesn't matter in the end. That's a good on ulti though. Yethrex on 1 HP. Is he gonna survive? He will be doing so, but wait. Another challenger approaches here. We see Syndra moving up. That's a beautiful engage. She's gonna get somebody low, but he's just gonna fully back. Yeah, heal fully back to full HP before getting ignited and then bolted. Wow, okay. A lot of events happening. Actually not over yet. We see Gragas here getting DC twice in a row here and will be falling to his death. And that's just Hades picking up the 10th kill in this game at 11 minutes.
Oathkeepers did not know when to call it quits. And that just leads to so many extra people dying unnecessarily. Poppy, having secured the Herald from before, is going to get a nice charge down the bot lane. And they will come out unscathed and rich.
Yeah. So far, only one plating going down here for the sides of Oathkeepers, which is in the mid lane. Every other lane has lost their plating. So on the top lane, you have 2 plates remaining, and in the bot lane, 1 plate. So really, really aggressive. A lot of gold going towards them. And in fact, it's exactly at 5k gold advantage for Hades.
Something I want to point out, with the new buffs that Galio has received, that is the sole reason why Galio survived that engage. That MR shield that he gained ended up protecting him from the Gragas ultimate. And we should be expecting a new Galio skin coming out any minute with these recent buffs, so keep your eyes peeled.
That's
okay.
Interesting.
Why did you have to go silent?
Yeah, sorry. I was replying to somebody real quick about something administrative, and then they actually went for the Drake. But yeah, so both teams 1 Drake each, and now we see actually Minecraft player hit, pushing for the plating, taking a lot of damage in return, but he will get it, and then even ult out. I don't think if this is for the kill or not, but Trashworks decides to ult. He's gonna hit that ult actually, as well as being pulled in, and Hades shows up with his mid laner here, and that's just a free kill for Silas. Ooh, Syndra ulti picked up, and this one in the hands of his Silas is gonna do a lot of damage. They're looking to tower dive. No, they're probably just looking into reset. Ooh. What do you think of Senna's item choice?
Where did she go?
Humble.
Oh, I believe that is pretty standard for her to go, since she is a support who wants to focus on damage, lethality, CDR items. Umbral Graves? I don't know. Umbral, that purple fake dust blade. That's what I call it, to be honest.
Glaive, yes.
Umbral Glaive is just such a good item for champs like Senna, Pyke, even Kayn for early pressure.
I mean, it's like a wet trinket. It is really great. As we head into a pause, we can maybe talk about the events we just don't screen. Not only did they pick up another kill on the Gragas Poppy in the enemy jungle here on bot side, sitting that lane, knowing that they want to go for the tower afterwards, which they did. So another tower falling. I mean, first tower falling with the last plating. That's gonna give them a total of 7k gold on the dot advantage for Hades over TG Oathkeeper.
So the only way I see Oathkeepers coming back from this game, since due to the outdraft and the scaling nature of Hades' comp, is really going to lead Oathkeepers to a really desperate place where they're basically going to be forced to wait for those level 11s from Syndra, from Ornn, trying to look for those catches to try to delay the game. As the only scaling that Oathkeepers really has for their team is the Ornn and I guess Syndra for the carry. But will it be enough versus the comp from Circe Hades?
Well, I do not think so. Right?
We will find out.
And we believe it's on the blue side, actually, the mid laner has internet connection issues, but it has been figured out as we
By
go
the
back live.
way, Cloud Drake.
Cloudwake, oh, you stand corrected.
Foretold.
So, in honor of 1st of April, we will be giving you all of our monies that we earned from this stream. So exactly 0. Have fun with that one, Daz. You deserve.
I have been bamboozled, fooled, Apriled even.
As Highlander actually looking towards the mid lane here, they rotated their bot lane into the mid lane, knowing that there's no point in staying bot side. And that was a beautiful W by Trashhooks.
That's the first time I think we saw that from him.
Yeah.
And I like, for some reason, forgot Ornn could even do that.
It's on can do that. Yeah, Syndra's gonna opt into a recall. That biggest difference in this game, I think, is the summoner spell choice here for the mid laners.
Yeah, Syndra went for a very aggressive setup with the Electrocute in mind. She probably just wanted to dominate the Sylas early on, which, however, due to the camp from Poppy and the safe playstyle that Sylas went for, did not go her favor.
Okay, and Poppy was just like, I'm not even going to use my E2 stun you, I'm just going to knock you off with my ultimate. Because why not? Cooldowns are cooldowns, they're to be used. And Gragas had his ultimate available, not sure why he didn't use it. See Lucian once again going aggressive here, he has the ultimate available, but the minions will actually protect Highlander here, so he doesn't go down.
Oh, yeah. Black is being relied on towards this Lucian. They are stacking MR with the Galio Keeper, so just to look for those plays, look for the money so he can carry his.
Oh, we got a bit of a lag coming through here. But yeah, in total we already see Syndra falling down as they go aggressive. This is full-on engaged by Hades. Gonna take down Trash as well as this... Oh, MC play on the last second getting that heal from his AD carry as well as the W getting out. So surviving that one. Now they're gonna opt into the last standing tier 1, taking that one down. So that was a great bait that worked out for them. Oh, aggressive on ultimate here used by Sylas. Just to knock them up without any follow-up. So 3-0. Really good team fight for Hades, and I think that's kind of dictating how this rest of the game will be going.
Yeah, it's looking pretty stock. Yeah. Lucian again held on to his summer spells a bit too long. Could have used the heal to not only give him the health to survive the set W, but also to move away from the true damage. Ate that right up. Could have lived there, maybe still would have died. I don't know. Lucian is just a very greedy player, I would say. It relates a lot to me with holding some of their spells.
Yeah, definitely.
But there can only be one death, so. Set is gonna go for the second item, Death's Dance. Huh. How strong is that item right now? But is it really
Death's Dance is one of
that
the most
good?
bonkered items ever, as we see a bit of
Is
lag
it-
coming. I don't know why exactly we're having like spikes of Discord.
Is it that good enough though to delay the Black Cleaver or even Bork?
I mean, you don't need the Black Cleaver set right now, because there's only one HP stacking champion, which is the On, which will not be your focus. You will just be ulting that one into the enemy team, and probably switching target.
It's not the reason why you buy Black Cleaver, but alright.
I mean, Death's Dance gives you some defensive.
It's still good. Yeah,
And
it's still good.
you have the Trinity Force as the offensive item, so it would only make sense to go with of defensive stats instead of just pure HP, as they pick up another Wind Break here. Actually, the first one. Beams in the chat as always, but yeah. Actually, great invade here into the red buff, making sure that they... Ooh, Syndra actually, together with Lucian, manages to pick up the kill on Sylas, as now Set is gonna try to get the return kill onto the Lucian, and Senna also showed up to the party to pick up the Trash. A nice stun here coming through by the Poppy, making sure Syndra's gonna die, and with the last member standing, Trashhooks tries to stay alive, as well as punishing Hades, jungler, who... Oh, that was a great TP from Set, actually going immediately for the tower, realizing there are 4 members down. Gally's going a bit deep. I don't think they want this. Now they're just gonna go for the tower, as Hyland is tanking the tower. That already spawned the Herald on the top side, taking down 2 towers in total. Wow. That's a 10k gold advantage plus another 2k coming right away after he took those 2 towers.
So Oathkeepers again made the same problem or decision to keep staying in the fight, keep fighting, not holding back, and that just leads to another wipe from them again.
Yeah. But the good thing is they got Silas down, who had a major soul still, and now is only sitting at 2 attacks. So not the worst of fights, I would say. Knowing how far behind they are, since they finally got a kill. It was not in wait for 0, but still not a great time or spot to be in.
No.
Desi boys, tired.
Yeah, tired of seeing people get stopped.
Hey. Need energy boost. Energy boost coming your way as Set is recalling. There we go. Isn't that exciting? Anyways, the perfect game so far from Poppy and Set. I haven't been seeing these in too long. But hold on. Yesterday we had a perfect game from Maggie on the jungle in both games. They won in Stella. Making sure that yesterday's game... Wait, was it? No, that wasn't Stella. What am I saying?
I don't know, Jason.
Have you not watched the stream yesterday? Oh my god, I am disappointed. Yeah, that was Interstellar taking the 2-0 over Evil Spirit yesterday. So Mega is from Interstellar. Head correct. Need to believe in my mind.
Okay.
See them zoning out for Baron. Baron has spawned for 15 seconds. 15 seconds on the map as they already prioritize that objective. Making sure there's no vision whatsoever for TG Oathkeepers. As they walk into the trap right away, Senna already locking up the trash here. Will be surviving as Trash Hooks now goes aggressive. Double on ultimates are spawning. First one is hitting, second one missed. Now we see them focusing onto the top lane. There's going to be 3 kill picked up as Trash Hook nearly... not Trash. The hook from Trash actually nearly connecting here. Yeah, this is confusing, man. Having Trash Hooks and Trash in the same game.
Seth just ran in there and was like, I want to start a team fight. And that's how they won the game.
That's indeed. But yeah, 400 gold shut down worth this set, as well as 700 gold on Poppy, who has 7 kills and 7 assists. So perfect KDA, if I must say so. Probably not related to my name.
Queen Baron being picked up. Okay. Alright,
You
Jason.
got that joke late. Oh yeah.
I did.
So, what do you think is their next move? They have an open inhibitor on top side.
I'll run it down mid lane.
One it down mid lane it shall be. And then Galley already heading towards the mid lane as Poppy is going back to the jungle. That and Silas bidding into 1-3-1. And Greg is just happily recalling with his dancing of the traditional German Oktoberfest. Have you been to an Oktoberfest?
Ooh. Of course. I live in Germany.
Yeah, but you're not German.
So I can't go to Oktoberfest?
I mean, it's usual for non-Germans to go to such a festival cultive behavior where they drink
Drink beer?
Drink beer and eat pretzels. Ooh, that was a close one. And nearly hitting that snare onto the Lucian, but there we see the massive range. Let's check again what exactly her range is. It's gonna be 84 stacks, so already leveled up once, twice, 3 times and 4 times. Heavy 20 souls. She's gonna go up, and that's a good dodge by Mr. Queen. 911 Wazali, what a name. Ooh, Trashworks gets interrupted here as he was trying to cast himself a nice little item, and we see him going aggressive, knowing that the backup is there. Trash actually coming in to save, but Galley ultimate immediately poked as soon as they see another member here. Now it's a 3v3, turning into full-out team fights. If Hades tries to do so, no, they back off slightly, waiting for the minions to move in because they see Lucian here first at rotation as the Senna is still not in range. The smart play here by Hades, just waiting for the numbers. Now opting into a little bit of damage onto the inhibitor. This is really risky. If you get stunned up, you could be CC locked for a long time, but it doesn't look like TG Oathkeepers are trying to do so. Yeah, Syndra is alone in this one. She's gonna get taken down immediately. Trash only able to save the arm. And there we go, actually, the Etorex going really deep and paying with it with his life. That was a misstep there, as well as the inhibitor being picked up here. Ooh, that's a flash forward by the Poppy, knocking up. Actually seeing the Gregor switch dice, but Silas plays in return of his life. That's a great hook coming through. This might be a second kill picked up. No, he has this dash ready to get out. And now we see Trash Hook actually flashing forward. Sorry, the Trash flashing forward here. as Set ulting the trash away, making that an unstoppable Set, getting the kill. He has his W still active and he's gonna survive the Lucian, even taking him down together with the Senna. Senna getting that kill for himself. And it's just gonna be them backing out after all. Even the Syndra respawns. That's how long this teamfight took. Jesus, what a teamfight.
How did Hades come out on top there?
I cannot tell
They-
you. Because they entered twice, but they still managed to get...
Yeah.
Yeah, Yetorak's going way
that
too
was-
deep, and well, Silas, but they still managed to get 5 kills, so, wow.
Yeah. Another unfortunate hook not landing from the Thresh. That would have been so to turn that around, but very
Crash hooks and Crash next time will be a different story as
I-
the next win figures out.
I guess they're just that ahead to where they can just do those things and not get punished.
Yeah. Pulling out the Drake right now just to be ultra safe, even though I don't think Oathkeepers are daring to go into their sides of the jungle even. See them cuddling around the outer base. And that's the Drake number 3, so only one more remaining for the soul. It's not like a game breaker. As we see Set, oh my god, he's gonna bully Lucian here. Do not do it to him. RKO out of nowhere. And he misses the W, actually great dodge, but that's the Senna from afar just saying, I want an assist. And Set was like, nope, my Q is more valid.
She wants in on the action.
There we go. Senna said, it's my husband, let me kill him. But yeah, Poppy actually getting speed for quite some bits, but it shall not matter. There's no damage follow-up with the ADC already down.
What kind of soul are they gonna get, by the way, Jason?
Infernal Kappa? No, Windwake Soul. Right.
Exactly. Wind.
They're gonna be faster, yeah. Let me check if
Totally.
Twitch chat has anything contribute to this game.
Nah, Twitch chat sucks.
Oh, damn.
I don't know, man.
Twitch chat yesterday was really enjoyable, just gonna point that out.
Okay. But I wasn't there.
Exactly. But anyways, moving on, we see the all aggressive here used the ultimates already, as well as already a kill going through here. Silas just bullying Lucian back into gray screen, as well as trash falling previously to that. And now Poppy is just trying to 1v1 the Gragas jungle matchup, but Yetorak is not having any of it. He says, I want to in on that. And the other two people here bullying Syndra in the base. A great amount of damage. He dies even though he went gold. That's a shutdown coming through for the Syndra, but it shall not matter. Game number 1 actually going over to Arcades and Oathkeepers being defeated in this first game of best of 3. So, what do we need to be done? Gamma died in Zonia's, man. Yep, I saw that, but I think you deserve that, Ratchet. But yeah, moving on. What do you think needs to be done here, Daz?
Me?
Let me know. What's...
I mean, apart from some questionable itemizations from Team Oathkeeper, there's not really much they could have done apart from maybe picking a more aggressive jungler. Elise, Rek'Sai, those sort of champions were open for Oathkeepers to pick up. Neat.
Saw that yesterday.
No. I don't trust Lee Sin. Lee Sin is on par with Elise and Rek'Sai. However, he is a champion that you need to have hands for. So unless you're like Greepex or some sort of Lee Sin god, it's not really a jungler you want to
Jason.
opt for.
Sorry, what? Moving on. We see
Okay.
actually that the most damage was dealt by Set here. That was thing, as well as Senna followed
Yeah.
up, and then the Poppy. So Alice not doing the best here. Yeah, but we'll be heading into really, really short break here just for Daz to replenish his energy. And then we will be back with
Yes.
you as we will be seeing game number 2 between TJ Oathkeepers and Circades. So make sure to enjoy the break with the music. We'll be back with you in just a second.
Just a second.
Just a second. And there we go. Hope you enjoyed your break. We're back live. Hello.
Hello, hello. Jason07.
Yeah, we're just making sure everybody's ready for game number 2. Got a lot of excitement coming for game number 2. Hopefully we see different style from TG Oathkeeper. They can maybe pull this back around. If not, this will be clean 2-0 because Hate has seen really strong in this game number 1. So I'll also have to thank you, As, because you won me 2,400 points. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Bets have been paid out.
Anytime.
Let me know if you think they can be doing anything different for game number 2. Maybe some target bans? What is your idea?
I don't believe, apart from the Misfortune and possibly Cassiopeia, that there are any target bans for either team to really focus on. This is really mostly going to be about banning and countering the most optimal champions in the meta at the moment, such as the set, such as Elise, things of this.
Oh, you were cutting off in the last sentence. Such as the sets as Elise and?
Etc. I'm basically just calling out broken champions.
Oh, okay.
Wukong, I don't know.
I'm making sure that right now Nokas is the only one not readied up. Trashbox 3 is ready up on Challenger, but you get exactly 10 seconds before you get the T. Let it come to this. Yeah. Waiting for Mr. Trashbox to ready up on Challenger mode, otherwise. There we go. He readied up last second. Booga. And now with this, we can try if we can get you into the game.
Alright, man.
What do you think?
I think you have a fan in the Twitch chat,
I
Jason.
do? Who's my fan?
Yeah.
Because I don't feel like cold there.
Shield.
There we go. He can be
Shield
joining.
Hello.
Thank you very much again. Challenger mode. Just make sure, boys, to go on Challenger mode and express your and go on Challenger mode whenever you have issues with Challenger mode, anything, you can always message them. They will be helping you in a few seconds, as you saw. Valentin this time actually came forward from the support of Challenger mode and they helped us. And make sure to follow our space as well at challengermode.com/s/connectingesports to get the latest updates on our next seasons, because we got exciting news coming for season number 4 and some different timings. But yeah, definitely appreciate the fast and efficient workers over there. Have been great partners so far. Have been partnered with us for 3 seasons and on previous tournaments. So definitely enjoying working with them. So now that you're in the lobby, how do you feel?
I feel like a new Dazzy boy.
There we go. Now back to what you said before. You have called out a fan. Hello, gay sounding caster, my favorite. Oh, see, that was not meant for you. That's your fan, bro.
Yeah, I know, it was for you.
Shut up. I actually think I'm actually curious to who you thinks he talking to.
Not me. I'm like the manliest voice
What do you
person
mean? I'm the most
thing.
manly caster over here, but I could go so deep that even your elo can't see me.
Why did you say brother?
Anyways, glad to hear. Let us know if you have any other questions. Will do. Thank you much, Valentine.
It's Dazzy, of course. Ah, I fucking knew it.
There we go. There's getting hated on as always. I predicted that.
You know, you see it as hate. I see gay as a compliment.
I mean, appreciation is expressed in many forms, and I believe that was a very positive one. So let's see if these guys are ready on the virtual draft, because we are definitely ready.
Alright. Ready as can be.
Yeah, so definitely just gonna give them the go, and
You have a
link
arena?
you, of course. Have a link arena. Pointing out the lovely people that are following the stream, and welcome to the family, Mr. or Mrs. Neo S3, as well as Enemy Spotted. Smart name, if I may say so. Anyways, enough me.
Best name?
Yeah.
What is connecting esports? Great question, Neo
What is
S23.
connecting esports? Well, I will refer you to our lovely webpage. It's called esports.com, where we will be getting most of the information you're looking forward for. And check if it started. It did not start the draft. In your team channels, boys. There we go. Yeah, so connecting esports, to answer your questions, since we got a little bit of spare time left, is definitely just an enjoyable community, as well as an esports organization that's looking to bring the best entertainment live to you on Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube, but also offers you great tournaments that you can join no matter your elo. Most of the time, there's a big prize pool, as Vania is actually pointing out. Prize pool mostly funded by ourselves, so it's our own pocket money going into this, just to make sure you guys get something out of this. The way we work is we have a season. Normal LCS season kind of works the same, just that we reduced it to 4 weeks or 5 weeks mostly. Then after that, we will be going into a playoff stage where we have teams facing off in either a gauntlet bracket or normal standard bracket, like you see them in other competitions as well. And we are partnered with Challenger Mode. You may know them, challengermode.com. Make sure to check them out. Partner that organize a lot of league tournaments, and we also specify in different areas than just League of Legends. If you are wondering, you're looking for example for connecting esports CSGO team, we have PUBG and Rainbow Six teams, I believe, along the line somewhere, as well as Fortnite teams, maybe in the future, and some other teams in other areas and other games. So if you're definitely interested in joining, make sure to head over to discord.me/connectingesports and join the beautiful community. And if you have any other questions, feel free to ask me as we head right into the virtual draft. So, okay, this has started with the Yasuo band, as.
Yeah, Yasuo mains. No comment.
No comment. There's the Gnar, same band so far. Shen, that's right?
Shen is the same band as it is Threshhook's most played top laner, as well as an S tier top. So far, pretty typical stuff. Misfortune, again, being targeted, banned. I have no idea what kind of hate relationship they have with the Gnar.
I don't know. Maybe they just don't like small people. They also banned Vega last time.
Damn, okay.
I see how it is.
We're pulling that card, okay.
Maybe we're pulling that card. Of course we're pulling that card over here. Oh, wait, is that a familiar face? Is that Import? Hey, Import. Long time no see, brother. But yeah, game number 2 on the way here between Circe and TJ Oathkeepers. TJ Oathkeepers being down a game. Being actually not seeing. There we go. Now it's correct. So Circe is leading this best of 3 series with a 1-0, and they have gone for the exact same bans. TJ Oathkeepers.
I believe.
Yeah.
Apart from the Silas ban, everything is the same.
Locking in that here, believing that that one can counter anything else that is in meta right now. So what is the set opposed? Oh, a Nunu Tari. Hello? Funneling? Where's the E? Tell me, Des, what do you think of this? This is exciting news.
Nunu Jungle is a very underrated pick. It is still relatively strong. It's basically as strong as Zac. So, as to explain like how strong Nunu is. So it is a good pickup, just not something you expect to see. It's not a common champion to be seen anymore on the competitive side or comp side of field things. But Hades will respond with, which is a really good response towards the Nunu. It basically counters him. No, don't pick Cogma.
I haven't seen that happen in ages, so I believe that's not a good pick. But the Vayne Yuumi right after the set locked in, that's so great, because a set sitting there with a Yuumi on top of him is literally unkillable. I've experienced it myself. Played correctly, you are definitely in such a good spot already. They're hovering between Teemo and Kog'Maw.
Huh.
And they lock in. Wow.
Both champions equally bad.
Locking that Kog'Maw in, so maybe they have some special insight with the newest patch being released today. Kog'Maw Smurf? Question mark? Anyways, yeah, next banning phase up there. What do you think needs to be taken out of the game, as we see mid lane is not picked up just yet, as well as the junglers?
TG need to target ban crazy dive champions for the jungle and mid lane role. They have to make sure that this Kog'Maw is able to stay alive and that their mid laner will be able to secure that priority in lane so that he can make sure that he can support their bot lane and he can deny Hades from doing anything to their bot.
Poppy question mark?
Trundle.
That's not the dive champion, but it's a good jungler right now, so maybe they're looking for an
Yeah.
aggressive jungler on their side.
It's still a good ban. There's just too many things left open for them to pick up.
Because this could be the Nunu mid laner. Daz would be playing that for sure.
I think I'm like the only person who like actually thinks it's good.
Being actually, Syndra ban coming out here, so she's not there anymore. We got a nice Orianna hover and a nice follow coming to you by Eco. I don't know how to pronounce your name, mate, but thanks for the follow and welcome to the Z family. Yes, it is.
Wait, does someone play Orianna?
I'm not sure because this is really confusing to After Hades and Tifa.
I guess it's a target ban, but
I mean Orianna's strong no matter what against the team that is right
yeah,
now.
Orianna's good no matter what.
Yeah.
But
okay, good.
do these people pull it off? Ugh.
He was
Well, it is
asking-
banned.
Sorry, go ahead. Finish
No,
the
I have
draft.
nothing to say.
Sure, because they locked in Gragas. That's a dive champion as you predicted.
Mm-hmm.
But Lulu is definitely something. I mean, they have Taric, Lulu. Is it Lulu mid lane maybe? So this is the full supportive comp around the.
It appears that way.
Isn't that the same ADC that stepped up as Senna versus Illusion twice in the questionable things here going on? But maybe we'll be seeing a different face from TP Oathkeepers. Maybe it was just a bad game. Now with the last pick open for Circe Hades here. And maybe answer the question that was posed in chat. So chat was asking, and how many weeks does one season take? So Neo, to answer your question, normally season takes in between 3 to 5 weeks, depending on which elo you are. Because, for example, the Challenger season going on, this is Diamond League. We also have a Challenger League, where we have way less teams than in this one. In this league, we have 2 teams actually, and 2 groups of 8, 8 teams per group. And normally, like I said, if it's full on 8 groups, it's going to be 4 to 5 weeks plus playoffs afterwards, which normally take place in around 1 week maximum. So yeah, a total of 6 weeks if you count the time, but you play only like 2 games a week. So 2 times you play, not 2 games, but 2 encounters a week with best of 3s. Yes, Des, let me know what she's. I don't.
Hades threw their comp by picking the Anivia. This leaves Oathkeepers with the choice of like giving Anivia a run for her money.
No, there's no cap on this. I don't know why you're saying that. We don't have a cap. No, we don't have a cap to the top. We're looking. Yeah, exactly. Import is correct. We have a league that's the Challenger League that is definitely no cap because there's a buy-in. So you basically.
Wait, don't pick Corky, please don't.
That is going crazy, but I don't listen.
LeBlanc is like so good. Oh yeah, Diana's also. I was like thinking between Diana, but then like I remembered LeBlanc's a champion. LeBlanc would have been like the best pick to go there in my opinion. So they will be able to secure the mid lane priority with the Diana Nunu versus Anivia. And since Anivia won't really be able to punish the Kog'Maw as hard by looking for any, they might actually be able to pull off the Kog'Maw.
Yeah, I'm just gonna make sure that you gets. As we head into the champion selection is ready. Stream ready. Sorry, so that they know so they can start. And Des, you will be hopefully going through this because it's really important to deal with. Walk me through the compositions. What exactly is their favor? Is working in their favor? Because I know the Anivia is not really working with Circe here. Everything else was looking great for them, but now we got the Diana actually coming too.
Unless it's a Taric mid lane, Yanivia will not work out for Circe at all. My league. Okay, my league bugged out. Alright, I'm gonna be watching the stream.
No, I got you.
Alright. He's got me.
Always got it. But yeah, so you were saying?
So, the only questionable thing I wanted to bring up from Oathkeeper is just the Taric first pick. It seems that the Taric is going to be played in a solo lane. Whether it will be top lane or mid lane, I do not know. It probably has to be top lane. It's just if you put the Taric into Anivia. But overall, I do believe Oathkeepers actually outdrafted Circe only because of Hades like stabbing them, shooting themselves in the foot at the end or second phase of their draft. So it is confirmed Taric is being locked in the top lane. Taric is a champion. The reason why he works in these solo lanes, the reason why the whole funneling Master Yi Taric strategy works, is just because of how little gold the Taric actually needs to be effective. You do not pick him for his amazing heals or his W. You pick him for that ultimate and for that peel. So Taric top lane will be fine. It's not as bad as it looks. Still questionable though.
I mean, I haven't seen Taric top like forever.
Yeah, and with good reason.
Of course, but maybe there's a hidden strategy because
hard
Set
committing.
is auto-attacking a lot, and I believe Taric is fit into that.
Yeah, Taric is a champion that really synergizes with building armor. I believe it scales with armor. He is given armor.
Auto, so I don't think he has a bad matchup specifically, but it's just not something we have. Maybe it's the hidden Set counter. We'll find out as we see Anna going into the
I
mid lane.
believe he will actually win the matchup early on. All he will really need is the Bramble Vest armor rush, and then the Taric will just be able to deal with the set.
One way of dealing with the set from previous game, which was being really obnoxious.
Yeah. But the Taric is just there to hard commit for the Kog'Maw. I'm not sure if he's going to any for the summoner spells or if he's going to be looking for those teleport plays for the Kog'Maw. We'll have to wait and see.
And there we see. Is your league still bugged out, by the way?
No, it actually fixed itself.
Do you see this champion selection on your screen?
Exactly.
Perfect. Stop stream. That is the fixes lag. Like when I stream on the platforms, Twitch, Mixer, and YouTube, as well as on Discord.
Nice plugins, Jason.
Oh, sleeping! Most Pepega casters. I love you too, brother. You wanna know who got tilted in CSGO after I carried him twice?
Who, Jason?
I don't know. Who could it be? Let's see who this Pokemon is. Oh, it's sleeping.
I'm as surprised as I was when I was 12 years old.
Damn, brother. So yeah, game number 2 coming right your way after the spectator delay, of course. There we go. Deported says sleeping. He wants to deport us to third world country. Please don't want my national health security. But yeah, moving on. Stay safe in these times, of course, brothers and sisters. But yeah, TJ Oathkeepers and Circe is facing off in game number 2 in just a 2-minute and 40-second delay. And you were saying, Mr. Daz?
Yeah, I came up with like a really stupid idea.
Yeah. There's no stupid
you want to
ideas,
hear it? Yeah.
Stupid
Okay.
answers.
All right. All right.
Whatever. Yes.
Okay. Whatever. I get the saying, but I'm going to ignore that. You want to know something that CE/Daz should make for these like 3-minute spectators?
Sure.
We should make like some like fake or real cringe commercials for CE. You feel me?
So all I heard is you are offering us a free commercial. Let's go, Des. I'm waiting for it in my inbox. Let me know.
Yo, like picture.
I don't want.
For example, for Corona. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
All right. People need masks, right? You know, people are like stockpiling, blah 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 blah. CE mask done. All you need is a way to like advertise it. And what perfect time would that be better suited for than for these like 2-3 minute spec? You just play a quick 1 minute 30 second commercial where
I mean, normally our professional casters go on about like, oh my god, this composition can do this and this, and this champion is so broken that way and this.
oh yeah, but
But
honestly,
I feel like you have a sweet spot there. This 2 minutes and 30 seconds feel like we could be putting in something, and nice commercial would be great. A commercial break that's enjoyable, that's memeable. I think I got a new job for you, Mr. Daisy X. How does it
Ooh.
sound to be to be, what's the name in English? Featured
memer.
in our new bot that's called Connecting Esports Meme Spot. What do you think? Say yes. Force you to.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yikes, boomer. Ugh, sleeping. The only boomer here in chat is the ones that went boom.
Okay, boomer. Oh, that was too easy. All right. 30 seconds left on the clock, you know. How do I further flame Cirque Hades for this draft? There's just not really much more to say.
I mean, why do you want to flame them? Start with that, maybe.
Because they picked a Nivea. And, you know, Vayne was like, response. But, like, now that I'm, like, looking at the full picture, I'm like, I don't like the Vayne anymore either. We'll just have to see how the game goes, you know? Do they pull off the Kog'Maw or not?
I don't know.
That's why I all in bet on blue, because Daz don't like it.
But there's
Alright,
getting flamed
sleeping.
by
I don't
sleeping.
wanna brag here or anything, but you just lost your points. Alright? Every team I say is going to win has won thus far, okay? Analysts. They call me like sleeping
Okay,
too.
I'm gonna bet on blue then as well. Bet blue 10k, another 10k coming my way.
I believe the Kog'Maw comp is actually going to win this game.
We have no counter bets yet, so we don't win anything. Wait, can you counter bet this just like 10?
9.
Anyways, loading onto the Rift here, we got actually Tarek with Press the Attack. That's interesting. And Aftershock on Nunu, as well as a Conquer on Diana, Kog'Maw with a lethal tempo, and Starguardian Lulu with the Airy coming through here, and secondary Resolve, as well as Set on the top lane with Conquer and the jungle Gragas with Predator, and Electrocute in the mid lane, as well as Press the Attack Vayne and Comet Yumi.
Jason?
Yes, my friend.
I believe the stream is ready to watch as
Yes, I am. So, there we go. Last second. So both teams loading in onto the Rift right now. There we go, pressed the wrong button. Yeah, Circuit is on the left side, obviously on the blue side. TJ Oathkeeper is on the red side, being down one game. And now we will be seeing two pings actually coming out. Precise pings here.
one team's looking to go to red top side, other one's looking to go red bot side. Up, Tarek.
There we go, AFK.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Very interesting. We see actually a nice cover here by Yumi and Vayne, but we do know that Yumi has no flash, so she needs to be extremely careful. They got spotted and immediately back off. So right now, actually, Hades is already in an advantage spot. They got the depots in, as well as the invade. Are they going to be seeing anyone face checking?
I don't believe they will.
Any production sleeping? Do you want to piss me off? Because professional always do. always do late into champions with the spawn-ins.
Always.
So yeah, definitely next game on your way, because both junglers actually starting on the same side of the map, being the wet side.
Yep.
So is that good or bad? Tell me that.
Well, since they have no vision and aren't really aware of what Gragas is doing, I'm pretty sure this is going to be really good, especially considering Nunu's probably not going to get to his red in time, or Gragas' red to take it back.
Maybe it seems like she's winning these early trades, of course, but I think the longer the game goes, Diana's going to be having a really nice time. Bully her, but then again, Anivia wave clear.
Yep, she is able to outpush and trade early on, but Diana will have the pressure around level 3 and up.
So really interested. Upside Gragas still there. So
Yep. Both junglers are opting for full clears on each side.
yeah, so Nunu will only find out really, really late as the big snowball's coming into the bot lane here. We see actually the first gank happening, and it's gonna hit eventually.
Force the flash. Or not.
No flash coming too.
Ignite from Yuumi comes out, but that is about it.
Eat about it.
This is, however, really bad for Nunu, as he is still not made aware that his red buff is stolen, because I don't think anybody checked the Gragas to
Nunu
point it out.
I mean, he pings now the red buff, so maybe he's going for the invade. Actually, Trashhawk's here. He keeps autoing and healing, but that was a weird first blood coming too. Looked like a DC. SC
Alright.
Yeah. Anyways, that's Nunu actually going now for the opposite side of the map, getting at least one camp, leaving the small wolf.
Nunu again returning to the bot lane, getting ready to get some more sumps.
I mean, he only got the ignite last time. Oh, we see in the mid lane a stun happening, as well as the Nunu back to the bot lane, misses the snowball. But this time I'm pretty sure Highlander is gonna get exhausted, as well as forced to flash. As the steel's still up, that's not gonna save you, and that's a 1-for-1 in total. So on the top lane, Derek dies, but in the bot lane they do get the kill on the Vayne.
Yep, sadly picked up in the end.
I have a deja vu. But taking kills. There we see the perfect strategy of doing two camps at the same time. Eddie says, look at me, I know what I'm doing. The directed camera is looking at him indeed. But yeah, Nunu realizing his top side is still gone, because he saw the respawns on the map now. Opting into that red buff.
This Gragas is making a mistake of like ignoring his red side.
Yeah, he should have immediately gone for the red side here, I believe. But maybe he didn't know either that Nunu didn't clear it yet, because he ganked bot lane coming from his red side, so... Questionable.
I suppose.
But yeah, first break of the game. Can you guess what it is?
Can
you guess?
First dragon. The wind, of course.
How did you know? Anyways, first wind break here on the map, so that means at least a different soul than last game. And so far, gold advantage only slightly in favor of TG Hayden. TG. Sorry, Hayden. Yeah.
Yep. Tarek out trade up. Never mind,
Yeah.
Silas.
Good
Set things.
I mean, the biggest issue for Trashhawk here is going to be mana, so I believe he's at least needed to go any item that gives him additional mana, because running out of mana is going to keep you from healing. Oh, a bit of a lag spike there, but back to normal as Gragas is trying to look for a gank on top lane, but instead goes for the recall. Gonna be his first recall of the game, and immediately gets his blade as well as his stalkers. Great.
Oh, yeah.
Stalkers.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Weird flex, but okay. But yeah, we see now the bot lane being pushed in here, probably for Vayne and Yuumi. A great time to go wards. They don't decide to do so, instead opt for a recall.
Ultimates have been achieved in the mid lane, leaving a very changed dynamic for the Anivia and that.
Now it's one ultimate means I can wave clear the other one means you will die.
Yep.
There we see Yumi actually going aggressive together with Vayne. Ooh, that's really was close to connecting to the wall. And there we see actually now Hades is in a bit of trouble, but they're gonna pull the trigger first on the TP. Trashworks doesn't have a TP, so this is a 4 versus 5, but Diana gets really taken dangerously low. As Set is going into the backline, taking up the first killer of this team fight onto the Kog'Maw. Bull jumps away with the plant, and that's gonna be first strike handed over to Cirque Hades.
Not handed over, take.
Taken.
The Anivia lands a very strong wall to forcing 3 champions to flash away.
Yeah, 3 flashes actually expanded in the team fight as well as the jungler's flash. Diana, Nunu, and the bot side lost all of their sums in this. The only thing that's still up is the exhaust. But yeah, for Nunu, that's normally the control champion when it comes to objective. This was not the optimal outcome.
Yeah.
I really don't like that skin for Nunu.
It's not bad, but you know, it's not the one you would go for.
Yeah, Nunu bot is just better. You can stand in lane and love. But yeah. Now Hades is actually out of mana on this bot side. Yitarex lingering to his last ounce of mana. Trying to keep his ADC safe. Who's looking into a recall soon. Yeah, sorry, that's out of contagious.
All good. Something I want to point out is that Tarek has now secured that Bramble Vest I've been talking
Damn,
about.
winning matchup. Let's go.
It really is, though. It's such a good response item for those champions who like to run Conquer.
And it's pushing into him, so maybe he's gonna call for a gank here. Nunu's already in a position to go for a lane gank if Set stays. But so far the only splitting going down here is gonna be the one on the bot lane. So the splitting of the game going towards actually the Oathkeepers here. Oh, that's a great breaker. He's gonna knock immediately into the Gragas, who just picks up a kill. And Trashworks not in range to get his W ult onto the champion and save him. The independent cat here making sure that she wins that trade, as well as actually Tarek missing the stun and getting hit by the 2 damage, as well as knowing that Gragas is still in the topside jungle, so he should be very careful. You know why I believe Tarek should win this matchup as well?
Bramble Vest. Wait, he's going all in.
He hits the stun, he's gonna get a kill. Oh my god, the shotgun coming too, and that's Tarek for you.
What
Tarek
did
top
I
lane.
say?
Back to full HP.
Yeah. As soon as Tarek gets that Bramble Vest, as soon as he starts building that armor, he'll really be able to do anything in the matchup anymore. So the Tarek will be able to start farming back up the loss that he gained in the early game.
Yes, Laserbeck, only here live on twitch.tv/connectingesports you will be seeing that amazing outplay. As we see another gank on the bot lane, this seems like a deja vu. Highlander in a really bad spot. He has his summoners up, but he's not even going to use them, which means Yitrex now in a really bad spot as well. This guy is going to go down. Maybe this time they can give it over to the ADC and not the supports.
Nope.
But yeah, Hayam not picking up his first kill of the game. Meanwhile, Gas Fiddle already sitting on 2.
Kog'Maw's now able to start building his items now that he's finally getting kills for the first time.
Yeah, and Vayne will take a long time before she's going to be in the spot to 1v1 anyone in this game. Ooh, Queen walking up here is going to get actually knocked into the ult and then out of again. Now he's actually ulting just for the shield. Is Diana here to save him? Yes, she is.
The perfect setup for that Diana.
Yeah, Diana now has double buff. She should
Tarek
be winning
is
this.
on the...
Yeah, exactly. Tarek coming down. No ultimate available for Tarek. Diana, wait, exactly. Perfect positioning for the stun. Circe is still alive though. That's a really great wall. It's not going to matter. The Q is going to take down as we swap to the bot lane where Vayne was trying to go aggressive. But overall, a 1-for-1 trade.
Out the drafted.
You say that as Diana's taking a huge chunk of HP in the mid lane from the 2 damage. Ooh, Set has his ultimate available, but beautiful. Oh, okay. was gonna say that because the Q missed now,
Yeah.
but she's gonna try to get the shield off. She has the shield now ready. Is so E gonna be back up in time to jump again? No, it will not, and that's a big shutdown going over to the Minecraft player here. Paper MC player taking himself that third kill of the game. So there's the Sheen in the inventory of Tarek. I called the mana.
Wait,
He's gonna go for what's it called?
Iceborne.
There we go.
Or? I guess he is.
Couldn't be more excited about that, to be honest.
I am pretty sure Glacial Trials would have been a better item to go for.
Oh, this looks more fancy.
This looks more fancy.
I can't believe he went for
Okay.
Assault. Triforce PogChamp. Oh, if that's a Triforce brother, I'm all in. But seeing the second Mana Crystal, I'm pretty... Mana Crystal. Sapphire Crystal. Wait, Mana? I'm confused. And it's Mana Crystal. I'm pretty sure that's gonna be the Iceborne.
Wait, Tarek is definitely TPing and will get punished.
Yeah, but he's gonna get the stun off, and that's already the W used. Maybe we'll be seeing the 1v1 on the top lane in a second. After this Drake, of course, because the Drake, there's a fight breaking out. Not only do they secure the Drake, but also is Diana going aggressive here onto Circe, who doesn't have his Aniviac anymore. The passive is already procced previously. Now Diana dies to the Vayne though, and Sets managed to finish off in the top lane the Tarek, as well as a great Noon ulti to stay alive. Hades now in a bad spot already. Low on HP bus, but are they going to get another kill here? So far they've been getting 2. That's Gregor's going aggressive, forcing a flash on Queen. Lulu staying safe for now. That's definitely not how I expected this teamfight to go.
Oh, yeah.
I expected...
Not to mention, Tarek did get taken out in the top lane during that fight.
Yeah, and he used his ultimate as well. Yeah, but Panda, what am I watching? I'm asking myself the same every day I'm streaming here, but hey, it's at least enjoyable because this is the TG Diamond League. Diamond players inting is always fun to watch. There we see a big snowball coming. He's been spotted by the minions already, so that mostly will not result in any kills. There we go. Is this Platinum Diamond? No, it's Diamond, brother. I know. Trust me, I know. But yeah, I still think there's a lot of good plays happening. So far it's close in kills, actually 7 to 6, 2000 gold difference only in favors of Hades here. So Hades looking to go aggressive on this bot lane, even though they know the jungler is there. Moon is gonna complete the recall though. Yeah, so nothing will happen besides a little bit of trading. They just have sent the jungler and the herald to the mid lane. Probably looking to secure that plating before it runs out, but there's only 3 seconds remaining. That will not be the case. Actually, gank happening here. That's a beautiful body slam connecting, as well as the CC followed by the Anivia. Anivia now a bit scared, walking back because she knows. Ooh, that's a beautiful stun into the wall, but not enough to kick the Diana down in the end. Trashux is here to heal her back up, and no kills have been expanded.
Nivea actually saves the life of the Diana by basically cancelling out the Gragas ultimate.
Unlucky cheats. See, I told you chat is funny. You just have to give them a chance. But yeah, red team taking the first tower. I mean, losing the first tower here as blue teams is taking that for themselves. So another gold advantage here, now stacking up to nearly 3000 gold in favor of Circadius. What is this Electrocute against Diana? I mean, Electrocute on Anivia is really easy to proc because your Q counts as 2 charges and then you just need to auto afterwards or E. So I believe it's not that bad in lane, and since Anivia was looking to punish Diana early, I believe that's fine. No need to go Comet or Airy or whatever you would go, in your opinion. And it gives you some one-shot potential for late game if you catch any squishies. See the top side, moving into the enemy jungle. Gragas and Set having a little bit of a insight and recon mission. I agree that Sportbook is better, but seeing as the lane was really an advantage for Diana, for Anivia early, she opted for that aggressive one. I find that's funny as fuck. Oh yeah, moving on, Anivia's getting that blue buff. There's a X, are you still with me? As Herald is on the map.
Yeah, I am.
So what do you think is going to be the outcome of this game? Because kills look close, gold differences
Well,
apart.
even though things are pretty equal right now, apart from the 2k gold lead from Circadius, I still believe Oathkeepers are ahead. The Infernal Dragon does more for them in comparison to the Cloud Drake for Team Circades. And they, like as I said before, have been outdrafted. Their teams has more synergy together. They're able to pop off faster and easier than Circades. So Hades will really have to depend on the Anivia to make a play, for the Yuumi to land a catch. They are very dependent on things going their way.
Totally agree with you on that one. Well, with the Ocean Drake being the one that's affecting the Rift and being the soul, then of course. And coming up in only 30 seconds, we will probably see another team fight happening. As we see the Vayne actually going aggressive. Lulu was not in the lane, so I am Natsu taking a lot of damage. And now the MC player here said walking into the lane. Switching target to the Nunu, now facing off against the Diana as well. She's been spotted on what she doesn't know yet, but she's gonna take a lot of fisting damage here. That was a word to say. And we see beautiful wall interrupting the engage as well as killing the Diana. So that should be Freeway going over to the sides of Hades. He's speaking about Laserbreak in the chat here. He's speaking about Anivia and Diana in solo queue. This is not solo queue, I assure you. And you will be rest assured that this is 5v5 competitive and it's a very different story than solo queue. All the numbers and statistics do not matter as much as you think. Because yesterday I saw a Lee Sin, which has not the best ratios or percentages or anything, and he was outperforming him tremendously and winning the game single-handedly.
Damn. Analyzed.
Destroyed with facts. Oh yeah, bad team turrets here falling once again, and that's the Queen in a very bad spot. Oh, my Queen is down because Gragas is here taking up that kill for themselves. Now it's a 3v2 in the mid lane here, pressuring the tier 2. I don't think they will be going for anything else, as we see every tier 1 being taken off the map for the sides of Hades. Now going aggressive with Power Slam into the Lulu, nearly taking down the Lulu here, 10 HP. That's a great flash out by Seto to stay alive, and Trash Hooks actually managed to use that Taric ultimate to go aggressive here. Not the stun you would have looked for. That's gonna be that Trash Hooks, I believe.
Oh, he gets caught.
Yes, he gets caught in the last second there. Those is taking that for himself.
Better ping those summoner spells. As the set spans.
Yeah, but exactly, that's what I'm saying. It doesn't really matter what solo queue numbers say. This is 5v5 competitive. It all comes down to the people playing. Not about any numbers or any stats. Like if you say Anivia is bad with this rune, but this is an outstanding performance by an Anivia player because he's a main Anivia, it doesn't matter what the numbers are. That's what I'm saying. No matter the champion. Every champion here can be good. I mean, not every champion, because a lot of champions are fucking buffed, but a lot of champions in this elo and in this competition are good, disregarding the facts that you can read or statistics online. The statistics are only like guidelines. Do not forget that. They do not tell you, hey, I picked this champion, I win. Not how it works. Okay. Moving on. Vayne here picking up that red buff for herself. Getting spotted by the Wicket here. Plant, not bad. So Baron on the table. Last time we saw Baron on the table, completely different match. Hades was ahead as well, yes, but by way more gold.
If we look at statistics only, I would never play with Jason in any CSGO. Oh shit.
Damn, says the guy who got into it. I mean, he and got carried.
Nice, Jason. Alright. Items are now being completed by the carry champions. Up, and Kog'Maw gets caught out.
Yeah, caught out immediately, but ooh, nearly takes down the Vayne. Is Vayne gonna survive this one? Tries to go for the heal, but has to flash in the end. She wasn't sure. Yuumi wasn't sitting on her. Yuumi was actually sitting on Olivia. And now Set is also
If the game continues,
hello?
and Team Oathkeepers won't be able to use the comp that they made and will just lose miserably.
Are you telling me that Kog'Maw actually has getting potential?
He always has the potential, but if they keep getting caught out like this and giving away free objectives, free turrets, then they might not be able to get to that point. Because you also have to play the comp properly in order for it to work.
Definitely. Actually, Nuno here being pointed out as the end pick in the chat, as well as now walking up to the enemy jungler. Great stun here by the Anivia, and this is a 2v5, but these guys are not scared. Wow, Hades really, really disrespectful right now, not respecting that there's a 2v5 in numbers. Now 2v5 as Yumi joins the party, but already Hades jungler taking very, very low, is forced to flash, as well as taking the heal from Anivia. Now Anivia going aggressive, taking that Kog'Maw down, looking for more. That's a flash forward for the stun onto the Diana. Diana's in a really bad spot now, locked into that ultimate of the Diana, of the Anivia. Now great set ultimate here, taking down... Never mind, Yumi picks it up for herself.
Yeah.
It's a double kill on the Yumi, as well as Gragas finishing off Tarek, and now Nuni last survivor. This should be dictating the end of this game.
Yeah. So the Anivia flash in combination with the set flank TP just after Kog'Maw again getting caught out just leads to another wipe for Team Oathkeepers.
And I believe this could be meaning that the game is about to end, because
Oh.
they go aggressive once again. Oh, that Gragas ultimate. Yeah, the pings coming from his team. He's recalling and dancing. That was definitely a misclick. But yeah, next break on the plate here. They are in a very, very good spot with an open base and having the inhibitor taken down.
Huh.
Oh, indeed. But yeah. We see the Ocean Drake being taken up. Oh, that's a beautiful wall, and disabling any way to get out for Diana here. Nice pullback as well from the set. That's the TP completed by Trashhook. See, it does not have his ultimate just yet, so he's in a really bit of a pickle. But Kog'Maw has shown up to the fight. Diana pulled back once again by the set. She's gonna survive with a beautiful flash over the wall, as well as Lulu flashing away. But the Gragas re-engages here, as well as the Drake being picked up by Anivia on the other side of the map. Now we see a shutdown coming to by the Diana, actually taking down the Gragas, who hasn't worked out so far. It's a 5v4 right now. That's a beautiful Nuno ultimate, not spotted until just recently. Taking them really, really low in HP, but Anivia already onto her passive, and that's actually double kill for the set. Kog'Maw picking up the Vayne, got shot down, and there we go. Triple kill by the set. Now it's only the Yumi and the set alive. Yumi's taken down by Kog'Maw as well, and now it's in 2v1. Can set do this? This is the most epic battle we have had so far.
Yes, he can.
Wow, dominating. Kill number 4.
Better ban Minecraft player set.
And Minecraft player set is gonna look for kill number 5, and this teammate making this an unofficial Penta if he can get it.
This is just for the meme.
I mean, why are we watching this? Can I?
What else is there to watch, Chase? This is like the best content I've seen all day today.
Yeah, I meant not that specific game. I meant the specific one down. He knew that was not gonna chase to get that kill, but yeah, okay. So, whew, what a team! I mean, it was not that bad for TG Oathkeepers, at least in the beginning of it, because they got the passive from the Anivia, and they also managed to pick up some kills. But then Yumi came just in and took some kills for herself, and that just demolished. Yeah, demolished. Damn English, sometimes it's hard, man, I swear. Demolished the enemy team here, coming out victorious for his team. Now 8-1, worth 600 gold in shutdown. And with Baron on the table, that's gonna be the next spot, but we have a beautiful ward actually spotting the Anivia walking towards the pit. It's on the left side, on the top side river. This is why they know that they're on the Baron. They immediately react by moving up here. They're gonna get spotted by the wards. Will they be able to contest? We will be seeing the Baron already going down, and that's a free Baron for Circe here, making that a beautiful win condition if they choose to finish the game in the next minute.
Alright, I'm actually surprised the game's not already being closed out. The Baron does end up being picked up. Things are gonna be ending pretty soon.
I mean, Francis Tobel being in the chat tells me this game is about to go down into the last stage, which will be the victorious screen. And looking at the standings, I will not spoil anything, but I think you can imagine yourself who is going to win this one. because there's not been a single tier 1 taking from the sides of GG Oathkeepers. The potential final push is really, really low. But there we go, an aggressive Diana onto the Nivea that has no egg, but what a lot of damage coming out here from the Vayne. That's the last teamfight. Remember, this will be deciding the game as Kog'Maw falls for the double kill. Are they gonna get a triple kill? Triple kill coming here in for the Vayne. Quadra kill, will it be the Penta? We will be seeing the Penta for game number 2, making this the 2-0 clean series for the Arcades.
Okay.
What do you want, Daz? That was an exciting last teamfight.
Totally, but like I was just laughing at the Diana, like running it down for that fight. But other than that, fancy pentakill. Pentakill gets picked up.
There we go, game over. It's
Pods.
the emote popped here by Highlander, picking himself up that pentakill in the last team fight, and that's gonna be the victory screen for you, making this series, as I said already, 2-0 in favor of the Arcades. And yeah, with that being said, boys, I believe that concludes our game of today. Maybe we can have some all interview with the victorious team. So let's pay out the people who were betting on who? Pick a winner. There we go. Blue State winning this game. Make sure to collect your points in the chat. So who do you think we should interview, Des?
Isn't there one more game coming up?
No, best of 3, bro. 2-0. Maths. Quick
Ah.
maths.
Oh, I thought it was best of 5. All
Yeah,
right.
that's
Okay.
our finals, but thanks for pointing that
We
out.
have to interview MC player. I need to ask him the origin of his name.
Okay, so Minecraft player, paper Minecraft player, if you're in the chat and Twitch, please come into the waiting channel. Mr. DaserX has a question for you. Then I would like to also speak to maybe Ratchet, my friend, and of course bring him in.
Ratchet.
Yeah, it's Exosis, mid laner for.
Oh. Oh yeah, we could talk to him too. Why the f you pick a Nivea?
That was not what I was going for, but let's look at the graphs here. Seeing that Set actually out-damaged everyone. Holy moly. A lot of damage, but yeah, Kog'Maw seemed to pick up the pace at the end there. You can see 18k, so not that far away. As well as the Diana. I believe if they had a tiny bit of more luck and weren't that behind in the late stage of the game, they actually had a chance with the Kog'Maw. But yeah, Hades just finishing out the game with a beautiful pentakill on Highlander. Let's get Ratchet and I think Shio is right.
Roy.
White. Beautiful channel on Discord. If you're interested in joining the community, make sure to go to discord.me/connectingesports and join the community. Okay, ladies, we're waiting for you, my friends. Top and mid laner been requested by famous Desi Boy.
Very.
How do you like the Rolls channel? Do you think it's pretty?
Which channel?
The hashtag Rolls.
Let's take a look. It's very flashy.
Thank you. And there we go. We have
I'm very
hello.
nervous.
Ratchet and
Hello.
Very Sad Yeehaw. Damn. Very Sad Yeehaw is the top laner. Tagged the wrong person, I believe. Oh yeah, Ratchet to the mid laner for Circades. I cannot call you Very Sad. What is your name?
Just call him Minecraft Steve.
Minecraft Steve. Okay.
True.
So I think Daz has some very important questions first off before we get into some.
All right, most important question out of the way. Origin story. Paper MC player. Explain.
What? Origin story. I don't know what that means.
He's asking where your name is from and the league name.
I really liked Minecraft at that time. And
Why paper?
because it was an inside joke.
Damn.
Yeah.
So inside jokes allowed here on Connecting Esports. Why does
Yeah,
the
get him
coach
out of
play
here.
mid lane? Is the question from Red Panda.
Well, we did some changes with the team, obviously, and we felt like for the team to work the best, we wanted someone that already knew the team inside and out, and I was one of them people that did. Also, we were missing a core shot caller or someone that has the prowess of well speaking the most. So I had that ability, so I just said that why don't we try having me mid, and so far it's been working.
All right. One more question. Now that I know you are the coach, assuming you planned out or did the drafting for your team,
Mhm.
why Anivia?
Well, the thing is, it's both comfort, right?
Okay. Yeah, I thought so.
Plus, it doesn't really like it. I think it brings quite a bit for our team in this scenario because
Great zoning
it
potential.
brings us wave clear, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's one
you
thing.
play
It also
safe early
gives
on. Yeah.
also gives us something to back up on scaling, right? And if they want to go ham, I can wall them off, like the Nunu, for example. As
Mhm.
well, if they want to go hard with the Diana, I also have some zoning tools. And if they go hard on me, I have egg, right?
Okay.
So
Okay.
the,
So you weren't worried about the Kog'Maw comp or picking anything to dive or threaten the Kog'Maw with Gragas?
well, we were pretty confident that we were the better players in this scenario, so we
I
wouldn't
get
get
you.
there. Like them by picking cheese shouldn't be able to beat us if we're good enough.
Another question for coming from Twitch chat actually. Why did you pick Lacticute on Anivia? He was previously saying that Spellbook would have been a better choice. So always listen to Twitch chat, of course. What is your
While
backup?
while I agree, Spellbook is nice, but I do prefer nothing. Like, as it brings me a lot of like trading tools. And in the mid lane, obviously, you probably didn't look at mid lane because it was kind of boring. But there was a lot of times where I procced Electrocute, where some people might have said that Comet is better, which is false, I'd say, because while I can proc a comment like easier, if I'm good enough, which I believe I am, then I should be able to proc Electrocute because I just need to hit Q and then E auto attack, which is just as easy as hitting one Q, right? And by hitting one Q, I get off the comet. So that's kind of how it works.
Yeah, we got another question from chat, but I'm not quite sure what it means, so we'll be skipping that for now. It's a meme question. Okay, we can skip it then. Yeah. So you picked up in the end the half scaling comp on the Vayne as well as a good mid game comp, and you just didn't get or force the enemy team into a set ban. So do you think they should have banned out set, seeing as of how the first game was very dominating on the top side, as well as the second game they actually find a little bit of a loophole and they counter to set, but they still lost the matchup?
I mean, I am surprised they didn't ban set. I'm not gonna lie. I understand the Stylus pick because well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't do too much both games. I didn't have to in these kind of games. Then I just needed wave clear to do my job, which I did. While we were so ahead on top side, so we just played around that. But yeah, they should have definitely banned set instead of Silas.
Okay, and then maybe a question that will reply to Dare's confusion in the first game. You opted set here. You opted into the death stance after the Trinity Force in both games. Is that your standard build path right now? Do you skip Black Cleaver completely, especially in game number 1?
Kinda, because that makes me so tanky.
Okay,
I basically cannot die for 3 seconds.
that's insane. Okay, well, thanks for clearing that one up. Everybody is looking to play set as well as Daz now having that knowledge. Making sure that everything is going their way. I mean, congratulations for winning the game. Looked like a standard 3-2-0 like you pull every night, but yeah, I'm pretty sure that was well coordinated on communications as well as in the draft. So congrats, and of course, mad props for winning this one.
Thank you, thank you.
Looking forward, you have some scary teams in the other groups as well. Have you looked in the other group? Have you looked at our streams? Because lately, especially yesterday, we saw a really great team. Interstellar actually also winning cleanly 2-0, and they looked really strong. Are you prepared for such teams?
Well, as of now, we usually just prepare game to game, as that's how it usually goes well. Because then otherwise we have to prep for a lot more, and well, I'm not gonna lie, we might not even have the time to prep for like ahead too much, as also work and school and stuff like that, right?
Uh-huh.
But right now, I haven't really seen anything that scares me or any of us in the team.
Okay.
But I mean, I look forward to playing against the other people in the finals if we get there, which we probably should if we keep playing well.
Yeah, totally agree with you on this one. So thanks for joining us, man, and hopefully best of luck to the rest of you and the team.
Thank you.
See you guys next time on the Rift, and until then, boys in the chat and Mr. Daisy X, who's still with me here.
Yeah.
I will be heading into the ending screen, and thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being with us. The bets have been paid out, so good job on betting and winning your bets. And if you're interested in joining the community, make sure to go to discord.me/connectingesports and join our Discord, where you can hang out with us. We do a lot of fun activities, like, for example, play Monopoly and Int and CSGO and whatever you want to do, even Battlefield. Match fixing. What are you talking about in a sense? Maybe you can tell me in Discord in general chat. Until then, see you guys next time. Thanks for watching and much appreciated.